Hello PokeMoshPit, this is AAmazing and welcome to my 12th upload against DarthChocoboz. We decided to have this OU battle and it was so good in the fact that he decided to upload to beta and I decided to upload to the PMP. So be sure to check that out when it comes out, and here's the battle. I lead off with my Landros and he leads off with his Moltres, and I just didn't want to overpredict too early, so I just go for the safe solid Stone Edge and he just goes in the Hitmon top because he predicts that and sponges it very well. But as you can see, that does literally nothing, and I get life orb damage for doing literally nothing. But anyway, I swap out, go into my physical wall, my Tyranitar, just in case he had his own Stone Age or something like that. They'll be able to sponge it with my Hippowdon. But he makes a great prediction, goes for a Toxic, and when you poison a wall, you know it's not good, especially the fact when I don't have a heal better on my team. But anyway, we're all bouncing around, getting our lefties, and I swap out as well. He swaps out into his Rotom, and I swap out as well because I just thought he might be just go for revenge or something like that, and I want to get up my layer of Toxic Spikes. But anyway, he goes into Rotom, I go into my Tentacruel. He thought I might swap out here, so he goes for Will-O-Wisp, which is grand. So I can, from him getting the leftovers, I know it's a bulky Rotom, so I really need to kind of get up my spikes and do a bit of extra damage to him while I can. Now as you can see, the Sandstorm is really kicking in. It's a bit annoying. We're all bouncing around getting our lefties as you do. It's a bit unfortunate when you try narrating battles with Sandstorm. It's so annoying. But anyway, I get my final layer of Toxic Spikes up, which is grand. He goes for a Thunderbolt. Now we'll do a fair chunk to my Tentacruel, but this is my specially bulky Tentacruel, so it's basically taking these hits for fun. But anyway, I need to get a Sass on this, so I do go for the Scald here. Or the Scald, as some people call it. It's actually Scald. I go for a Scald here. I get a bit lucky. It's the only bit of hacks in the game. I get the crit as well as the burn, so it's a bit unfortunate there. And he predicts my switch and goes for a burn. But this next move really kills him. Like, he thought I was going to keep going for Scald, thinking it was my only physical attacking move. Well, my only attacking move. However, I do carry the Venoshock on this just for when the Toxic Spikes are set up. And he goes into his Celebi. And this is now a 390 base power attack, factoring in the fact that he's Toxic, so Venoshock does double. Factoring stab, factoring super effectiveness, it does 390 base power. It's an absolute mammoth of an attack. But I have no special attacking EVs in my Tentacruel, so I'll be unfortunate. So I will not be able to KO, and down goes my Tentacruel. Bit bent, but no way you gonna do. I was leaving it in his fodder anyway. But his Celebi is practically useless now, so I just go into that Turf to finish it off, because that Turf outpaces and will be able to EQ. I didn't want to overpredict or go for a Stone Edge or something, so safe solid EQ and boom, down it goes. He goes into Zoomer, and I was really fearing this Pokemon, and Darth makes an absolute sweet prediction here. He predicts me to go into my Ferrothorn and goes for a superpower. Bam. Then, like, this does a great chunk to my Ferrothorn, and I live with 8 HP. I was like, Azumarill is not playing games. In OU, it's so good. Like, he may have a UU tier, but he may be in the UU tier, but he's an amazing Pokemon. Do not underestimate him. But I don't know what happened here, but he swaps out for some reason. I have no idea. Probably you have to watch his side of the narration to understand one. I don't know. But this gives me a great opportunity to set up my Stealth Rock, because I want to cripple that Moltres when it comes in. And his Hitmontop still bouncing around as you do. And I thought he might go for a Rapid Spin here, so I just go to set up back up the Stealth Rock, but he goes for a Mach Punch just to take on my Ferrothorn. It's been unfortunate because I do believe I've lost both of my water resistance, and that means Azumarill can literally take out his broom and possibly start sweeping my team. But hopefully it doesn't come down to that. But anyway, I go back into that Turf because that Turf can outpace. And he predicts my Earthquake. I didn't really mind going for it because I can literally hit his 2 Levitators with Sand Force boosted Stone Edge from amazing firing off a base 125 attack stat Landros. But I go for a Stone Edge. Thank God it lands. Thank God it KOs, because like bulky Rotoms, well, they're bulky, so you all know that. But he goes back in the Azumarill, and I was kind of thought, like, will he over predict again? But no, he just goes straight for the Aku Jet, and bam, that will take out my Landros. Like, I must say, like, that Azumarill is literally going through my team for a shortcut. I need to be able to get rid of it. But I go into Reuniclus because Reuniclus is amazing. And it's about time I made my own amazing prediction here. I predict him to go into Scrafty, so I go for a nice Focus Blast to the dome. And unfortunately, he doesn't KO. But he was telling me like this is a plus 252 speed and attacking Dragon Dancing Scrafty. And that's how Beast is. Has no defensive ease. Still takes a Focus Blast from Euclid quite well. I must say Scrafty, very good. But I kind of predicted the crunch here. So I'll go into my physical wall, Tyranitar, and my Hippowdon. And he goes for a crunch. That literally does nothing. Because like Hippowdon, I really love it. It's such a great Pokemon. If you check out my channel, I have a few battles with Hippowdon and it's so good. But he was telling me here that he kind of thought I would go into my Reuniclus to weaken the Drain Punch. Hence he went for a crunch. But I just go for an Earthquake, thinking he'd go for the Drain Punch anyway. And I want to get back some of that HP, like make him lose some of that HP by going for an Earthquake. But it takes it out. And yeah, Hippowdon takes out a Pokemon, so it's all good. But he goes into Zoomer. I'm not in the area to switch, so I just leave in Hippowdon as fodder. It is toxic, but I thought I might be able to take that, but Azumarill is a bit of a man beast, or in this case a she beast because she's female. But I go into my Excadrill because he's locked into Waterfall. He's obviously his choice bandit. If that thing was Expert Belt, I think I'd cry because he would have won the battle then. But anyway, Excadrill, so much of a beast. Intimidate, that'll be unable to do anything. I just go for an Earthquake and takes out his Hitmontop because of the Sandstorm. Thank God. But anyway, he goes back into Azumarill, and I need my Excadrill alive to take out his Moltres, so I just go into Reuniclus as fodder. But then he goes for a Waterfall, and this does just a smidge over 50%. And I kind of thought I might be able to take another one and live, but unfortunately that is not the case. And another Waterfall will be able to take me out. Min-max damage, a bit unfortunate, but that's why the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. But yeah, down goes the Azumarill. So he goes into his Moltres, his final Pokemon. They'll got absolutely ruined by Steel Rocks. And my Excadrill, look, thank God, it outpaces because of Sand Rush, but the Rock Slide lands, takes out his Moltres, and that leaves us with a very close 1-0 game. Great battle, Dart. He played very well. Like his team was very good, very nicely designed, very nicely put together. It was a great battle. Had me on nerve the entire battle. Highly recommend him. His link is below. Check him out. He's amazing. He's Irish and he's a great narrator. Highly check him out. As well as that, keep subbing the MoshPit. Keep throwing your comments below because I like to read your comments and a liking really helps support vid. But anyway, if you like my channel, link is below. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day.